What's going on, guys? Vic VP here on location in Chicago. Last and final video. This is my one-on-one session that I had with the premium edition model of King Kong Myth of Terror Island. I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but it is what it is. This is the third time I'm gonna say it, but big thank you and big shout out to Stern Pinball for inviting me along with other content creators and pinfluencers. We always appreciate the invite. Stern did this media day pretty cool. Number one off the bat, when we got the invite, I was like, whoa, this is a long day. We went 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., much longer than D&D. A lot more people involved on this one, a lot more people invited. And they kind of set it up in a very cool way. They actually put us in a room. We had a time slot and one-on-one session with Kong. It was very cool. We didn't have that last time. So right where like the whole, I don't know, meeting offices are, they had one room blacked out and everything with like a light, and they said, hey, you got 20 minutes, do whatever you want, so you could have like privacy, there's no noise and all that. So again, big thank you to Stern Pinball for giving us that opportunity. Me personally, I was like, well, I'm just gonna play. I'm just gonna play for 20 minutes. The volume and of the game there was pretty loud. I could actually hear everything. Really cool stuff. Now, again, this is the premium edition model that I'm playing here. You'll watch my other premium gameplay footage of me giving insights and thoughts of the mechs and all that and the toys on that. You will notice, and it's okay, this is what happens on Media Day. It's still, you know, code is being developed. But you will notice that basically King Kong blocks my ball. And I believe it was going to be a ball 2 lock. And there was no ball search for Kong to move in ball search. So you're going to witness that in this footage. It's A-okay. That's stuff that could be programmed and such. So you just got to keep that in mind. Before I get into the gameplay, let me just give you a couple of things that I was talking about as far as the Pro versus Premium. Off the bat, like I mentioned, the Pro, no gong. There's a plus and minus to that. That punch back mech on the Pro, you could visually see the ball and you could, you know, anticipate for it to come back. Whereas the Premium, which I love the element of surprise, the gong is covering that and the subway car. You cannot see where the ball is once it goes into that right orbit. I'm a fan of that. I like the element of surprise. When I started playing, the first game I played was the Pro. Just witnessing the punchback, that was a pinball moment for me. When I hopped on the Premium, the spider actually interacting with the ball, kind of, you know, either capturing it, biting it, that was my first pinball moment. A lot of people were getting the spider or the two-legged lizard multi-ball. I will say though, off the bat, this game, there is no gimme multi-balls. You're going to see probably in the Pro or the Premium, I haven't watched the footage, you're going to see probably for like the first 15 minutes, nobody gets a multi-ball. So it's like, that was the one thing I said to myself, I was like, wow, I'm not getting any multi-balls, I must suck. But multi-balls, they're not gimme, they're not very easy to achieve. The easiest one is the spider. You hit the pit a couple of times and it'll initiate either the spider, octa spider, whatever it is. Multiples are multiples, but I'm very happy to see that it wasn't like easy to obtain. So maybe if you're a pro expert tournament player, it's easy. But for me, after I got the flow of it, then I was able to achieve at least one multi-ball per game. I mentioned it a couple of times, the gong. The gong is very satisfying. It's a pretty big sized mech. The sculpture and everything, the gong is big, you can't miss it. It's very cool how it interacts, where it will either stay stiff and fire back at you if it's not ready for the mode. Really cool stuff. That gong is there. Spider, like I mentioned before, it's not a 50-cent spider. It's actually a really cool and decent sized spider. It's pretty big. It's not small. It's not like it won't fit on your finger. No, this thing is big. Watch my video. I tell you about how the engineers like engineered that spider. In all honesty, you might be able to like make something. Probably the mod team, mod side will make a spider because there's no wires going to that spider. It's just a magnet. So maybe like, you know, depending on the metal that you use, the magnet, you could probably DIY or mod a spider into the Pro Edition model. Now, one thing you won't be able to mod into the Pro Edition model is the animatronic, the moving King Kong. Again, to me, that was just awesome to see. It's really cool. I'm a sucker for that. And I'm a sucker for physical ball lock. I do like the whole 3-ball lock. I like the idea of the subway car. It didn't feel like it was randomly there on the playfield. I really liked it because if you looked up and the King Kong multi-ball animation, you're on a subway car. So it's pretty cool. The Pro model now, you know, it's virtual locks, but it's pretty cool how to start King Kong multi-ball. If you watch my Pro Edition video, basically, like I mentioned before, it's Kong targets on the upper left flipper. You got to hit those 8 times. So you have to drop all 4 targets twice. On the Pro, once you do that center ramp, you got to hit it 3 times. So you got 3 virtual ball locks. But to start the multi-ball, you have to hit the right orbit. The right orbit where the punchback is. Very cool to see. Basically, the game knows, hey, don't punch back. It stiffens up the punchback, and then the ball drops in. Animation for multi-ball. Chaos ensues. Now, as far as the modes in this game, there was like 4 or 5. I try to experience each one. If you do get this game, don't hit the flippers to skip the animation of the curtain, because it will automatically select your first mode that was there, which was most likely the pterodactyl or the dinosaur one. I forgot what it was called, Bronchiosaurus, whatever it is. I got some high score in that mode on the Pro Edition model, I believe. So, you know, trying to follow the modes, I was really trying to get like the map pieces, and the whole day I got no map pieces. I suck. So just that was like my objective. If somebody says, hey, like, what am I trying to do? People will try to achieve multi-ball. After I experienced multi-ball a couple of times, I'm like, oh, you know, I want to actually now try to actually play the game and collect map pieces. It's safe to say I got no map pieces. From my understanding, progress does not continue on Insider Connect. So you always start back at 1 no matter what. Speaking real quick about multi-balls, in all honesty, some people might say, hey, you know, it's the whole King Kong animatronic thing. Like, is that like, you know how they complain about the Godzilla building? No, me personally, I need that like 15-second break where I can like wet my hands and not get pinball palm. So no, there's not really many long breaks in this game. If anything, I kind of wish there was a little bit long breaks, but yes, without further ado, let's get to the gameplay footage. Again, this is my one-on-one session with the Premium Edition. Keep in mind, like I mentioned, you will see a ball get stuck right by Kong's fist. Ball search, Kong is not, I guess, programmed in the ball search yet. I'm pretty sure he will be. Basically, the train car flips and I get 1 ball. I think I actually get 2 balls because I had 2 ball on. You'll see, whatever. Enjoy the footage. Again, thank you, Stern Pinball. This is the last video for King Kong on my end. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed all the exclusive behind the scenes, the shorts, and the videos. Vic VP. I'll catch you on the next one.
King Kong, Myth of Terror Island. Brought to you by Stern Pinball. Grab your decoder ring, kids. It's time for Gary Stern's secret message. Spell King Kong to battle. Proceed carefully. Is lit. Shoot the train. Try this. Ball 1, lock. Skill shot. Kong letter collected. targets to light Jackpot.
Listen, Anne's in trouble, and you're looking at the guy who's gonna get her out.
We gotta distract Kong! Ring the gong! We gotta distract Kong! Ring the gong! Ball at it!
Ball relocked. Jackpot's doubled.
Get the jackpot! Countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, plane attack! 1, time's up! Octopus insect multi-ball!
Hey, keep your tentacles off my gear! Jackpot is lit!
Octopus jackpot!
Jackpot is lit! Octopus jackpot! Kong letter G.
That was more.
Hey, you got skills!
Banana combo! Pisang Raja! Spell King Kong to battle T-Rex! Super skill shot! Kong letter collected. It's got the log!
unlock this ancient treasure. Dang! Lost another one! We need to shoot it! And also, shoot that thing!